Hello and welcome to the first of 4 Litebite presentations on the graduated approach of assess, plan, do and review. This session will cover the first element of the graduated approach, assess. How to use assessment tools. The additional assessment tools we will look at in this session are the Individual Assessment of Early Learning and Development, ILD, and the Early Support Developmental Journal, ESDJ. Why, when, who? Why use additional assessment? For the identification of development delay, to communicate with parents and other professionals, to support our planning, to inform our evaluations. When? It's not for all children. When universal assessment shows concerns around the rate of developmental progress. When requested by other professionals or parents. Who completes the assessment? Someone that knows the child well, usually the key person. Joint contributions are useful to gather the views of others. Contact your Inclusion Development Officer, IDO, if you require further support. Working with parents. Parents should always know that you are looking closely at their child's skills through additional assessment. Parents' views are important and should be valued, but you will be assessing a child's skills in a social setting. Now we'll look in more detail at the Individual Assessment of Early Learning and Development, ILD. Using the ILD. The ILD is divided into 7 age bands. The descriptors are N, not seen, child has not been seen to display this skill yet. S, sometimes, child doesn't demonstrate this skill consistently or only in very specific conditions. A, always, the child demonstrates this skill the majority of the time. ILD developmental areas. The ILD has 6 developmental areas. They are play and early learning skills, expressive speech and language skills, receptive language skills, fine motor skills, gross motor skills, personal, social and emotional development. ILD skills. Statements are examples and you should refer to the skills being assessed at the top of each page. Start at the child's chronological age and work backwards. All skills or all bar one skill to be A in order for the age block to be achieved. Think of the S's as emergent skills. These will guide the planned intervention. ILD baseline summary sheet. Once you have completed the full assessment, you should transfer the information onto the summary sheet at the back of the document. You should only populate the always skills. ILD skills summary sheet. You should use a skills summary sheet in your resource pack to plot the S sometimes seen skills, as these are the skills that will inform our plan. Now we'll move on to the Early Support Developmental Journal, ESDJ. Using the Early Support Developmental Journal. The Early Support Developmental Journal is divided into 14 steps. The descriptors are E, emerging. Child has not been seen to display this skill yet. D, developing. Child doesn't demonstrate this skill consistently or only in very specific conditions. A, achieving. The child demonstrates this skill the majority of the time. Using the Early Support Developmental Journal. There are 4 developmental areas and they are personal, social and emotional, physical, communication, thinking. Start at the child's chronological age or the step that the child appears to have the most skills in and work backwards. All skills or all bar one skill to be A in order for the age block to be achieved. Think of the D's as emergent skills. These will guide the planned intervention. Early Support Developmental Journal Baseline Summary Sheet. Once you have completed the full assessment, you should transfer the information onto the summary sheet at the front of the document. You should populate only the achieved skills. Early Support Developmental Journal Skills Summary Sheet. You should use the Skills Summary Sheet in your resource pack to plot the developing skills, as these are the skills that will inform our plan. Using assessment information. Gathering assessment information in this way will help you build on a child's skills. to use emergent skills which will inform next steps and allows for the grouping of emergent skills together. Thank you for visiting our site, and we hope you found it useful. Please visit our plan video to learn how to use your assessment information in your SEND support plan.